What's good, y'all? It's your favorite truck. I'm back reporting live from the gridiron here in Coppell, Texas. Hope all is well, because God is good all the time, and especially on this Tuesday, man. This Tuesday, you know what I'm saying? It's Tuesday, man. I'm here at the Gordon Foods here in Coppell. Got here, my appointment time was 6 o'clock this morning. Got here at 5:45. And got back to a door 112 at 6, let's say 6:10, 6:15, 6:10. And then they got me done at 7:45. I seen the green light on my door, and usually how it is here, it doesn't take you that long to unload you, but it takes it forever to process the paperwork for them to call you to get your paperwork. I've been here for a while. Times in the past working on that paperwork to get it, and I don't see today being any different. Like I said, it's 7:45. I was done. It's 8:12. Pull to the side of the building, and you just patiently wait, man. Just a waiting game. My next load is go down to Waco, take this empty down to Waco, and then pick that. Hopefully, it's a drop and hook. Pick up the preloaded, head to Sanger to the Walmart distribution. Drop that loaded, and probably pick up an empty, I'm sure, if they have any, and then I'm done for the day. But before all that takes place, as I was going back to close my doors on my trailer, I realized that there was still a box of Coca-Cola Zero syrup still on the trailer, and this happened probably a week ago, 2 weeks ago. I had, when a box is damaged or got wet, whatever the case may be, you got to go on your tablet and fill out a claim and just kind of explain everything for us: how much they accepted, how much they rejected, the shipment number, the seal number, how much, just all, a whole bunch of questions they're gonna ask you. You kind of fit all that to your best of your ability, which it's a whole bunch of questions, but it's really easy because it's on the tablet. And then after that, someone from the Schneider National is going to call you, and you have to explain to them what the scenario is, and then send the pictures in to the cell phone number that they give you. Send those numbers in. Send that in, and then pretty much they'll tell you to discard of the rest of the product, and you move on. But it's really the process of waiting on someone to call you, and it's like I would love to do it now, but I can't because I got to wait on the paperwork to get here, and that's probably who knows how much longer. And I could knock out two birds with one stone, but I can't. To an extent, I can't because I don't know how much they reject it and accept it. Well, excuse me, I don't know how much they accept it and not reject it. I know how much they rejected. It was just one box. It was just one 5-gallon bag of Coca-Cola Zero syrup. But I don't know how much they accepted. That's the only thing I had to wait on. But I can fill out majority of it to the best of my ability. I can in the meantime, and then just patiently wait, man. It's cool. It's wet. But ain't nothing gonna slow me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. You know what I'm talking about? Moving. I had a great conversation with my cousin last night. He called me. He's a truck driver. He's an owner operator. Been doing it for a long time, about 20-something years. And he was telling me that he's got 4 drivers under his belt. And he's like, when you get a truck, holler at me. And he does with JB Hunt with Ross. And it's touch freight. It's got about 4 stops up around the Tulsa, Oklahoma to over to Missouri. Can't remember what city he said, Missouri, where their DC is for Ross. Said it's touch freight, and said he's making $2,800 a day. And I'm like, excuse me? He said $2,800 a day. He said with JB Hunt. He said work 7 days a week. And I'm like, man, that's some good money, man. Like, yeah, I get it. I'm touching the freight, but hey, like we were talking about, You put that back support on, take you 800 milligram ibuprofen, and you get to work because you know what what's in play. What's in play is certain percentage go in my truck, and the rest percentage go in my pocket. You know what I'm talking about? Like, especially when it's not that bad. It's a 300-mile round trip, he was saying. And I was like, that's not bad at all, man. Like, seriously, it's not. You know, and it's just the opportunities that are out there once you get that magic number of experience, or once you become an owner operator. You know, things change. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like he told me, man. He was like, "Hey, you still loving it?" I said, "Man, I'm loving every bit of it, man." He says, "What you need to do, go ahead and get you a truck and let no one discourage you on how you go about doing that. Since you like it so much." I was like, "I do, man. Like, I do." Like, yeah, things happen. You just charge it to the game, man. And I ain't, it is what it is, man. Like I told myself, I would like to learn, eventually learn how to do some. I know I have the certificate for it, but it's like get practice with it, with the refrigerated, with a flatbed. You know what I'm saying? With the oversized loads. You know what I'm saying? With your tankers, with your hazmat stuff. My doubles, triples. I like to get a little dabble in a lot of that and just see, because I got all my endorsements. Go down to the ports. You know what I'm saying? I got all my endorsements. Like, why not try to just dibble and dabble and just see, man? Just see. You know what I'm saying? Because it's money to be made, and it's just like, you got all them endorsements, you might as well use them. You get through all that studying just to sit on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. So, that just goes back to doing your research in general, man. You got to find out what's best for you. If you like to drive vans, hey, drive vans is 44. It's really no babysitting. You might have to a damaged box here or there and report it or whatever the case may be and throw it away. But 8 times out of 10, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be drop and hook, man. You know what I'm saying? Or you're going to keep that trailer that you got. One of the two. Live unload, drop and hook. You know what I'm saying? Same way with the refrigerated. You know what I'm saying? Most likely, there's some babysitting going on. I've heard, I can't get no sleep because the noise is so loud. Man, it is what it is, man. You know what you're getting into. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what you're getting into. Like, why complain? Like, about that. There's other things you want to complain about those things. But don't complain about, oh my God, the noise is too loud. Bye. Miss me on that. You should know that. Like, how is this stuff going to stay cold? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, the flatbed, oh my God, it's so hard, the straps. It's like, if you didn't have to tarp, that's a totally different story. You know what I'm saying? The tarp is like, yeah, that could be a little much. Could be. But there's ways around it. You know what I'm saying? Me, personally, I was like, okay, if I don't want to learn how to do the flatbed, but if I'll learn it, and I want to get into it and buy my own, get one of those ones with the curtains, the steel curtains, slider curtains, one of those. That'll be my tarp. You know what I'm talking about? Keep it covered that way. Just strap it down and just slide the curtain on top of it. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? That way, instead of actually tarping it. And I know that could be a hassle, especially from the horror stories I've heard of being in the Midwest or out west, like West Texas or something. You just catch, or anywhere really, you catch something on a windy day trying to put a tarp on or fold it up, and the wind just flapping and blowing it every which way, and it's just slowing you down. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, the tanker with the fuel, I get it. It's a big old risk, but it's a big risk. It's a big risk, big reward. You know what I'm saying? Like, same with the hazmat stuff. It's like big risk, big reward. Hey, I know that I can be as safe as I can be, and other drivers tend not to be. But all I can do is control what I can control, and that's me being focused, being alert, and doing what I'm supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So it's just like I said, just having a good conversation with my cuz about it last night, man, and not really no reassurance, it's just reassuring him that I love what I'm doing. I enjoy every bit of it, man. I really do, man. Just waking up in my truck is like, oh, I gotta go to work. I was like, well, I'm already at work. You know what I'm talking about? Like, work. Like, no, nigga, I'm going into my dream. Like, I get to wake up, do my dream every day. That's the difference. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I look at it. That's the difference, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the difference. And now, you know, here, last week and this week, where I'm getting a little bit of variety instead of just straight DFW, you know, go down to Waco, here, you know, here, there, or Oklahoma City. It's like, okay, I like that. You know what I'm saying? Just a little, you know, it ain't got to be much, just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm not saying I'm going to be doing this Coca-Cola account forever, but definitely, while the getting is good, I'm going to get it and keep my own other accounts, other availability that comes open, that something that I might be interested in, and I can do in my zip code, because that's what the sucky part about it. It's got to be in a certain zip code for them to say that it's doable for you. But I'm still going to apply anyway, despite what it might say. Oh, you're not. No, you're 20 miles further than what it asks. I'm still going to try anyway. What's the, you going to say no? Somebody going to eventually say yes, you know what I'm saying? Some account. So that's just how I look at it, man. Like I say, just continue to do your research, man. Like I said, I'm getting on this tablet, try to fill as much as this thing I can while I patiently wait for them to process the rest of my paperwork, and then I can make my phone calls and wait around some more, and then head on down to Waco and get this thing going. But like I said, man, I can definitely keep y'all updated, man, on what time they get me done. Officially get me done, you know what I'm talking about? And we're gonna have a fantastic day, you know what I'm saying, man? It's gonna be a good day, man. You know, continue to reach out and ask your questions, man. If I don't know, I'll find out. You know what I'm saying, that because you might be asking questions that I haven't asked yet, or hadn't thought about yet, or hadn't made a video on yet. You know what I'm saying? So continue to ask your questions. I appreciate it, man. It means a lot to me that, you know, somebody's taking the time and watching these, you know, and you never know what's to come from it, man. So I'll keep y'all updated, man, until the next episode.
Eventually.
What's good, y'all? Y'all know who it is, man. Your favorite truck. I'm back, man. Here to Pilot on 35, almost in Denton, man. Probably about 34 miles to go before I get to Denton. But man, it's been raining his ass off. I ain't gonna lie to you. Since the last time we talked, they called me at 8:45, got my paperwork. It was the earliest it's ever been, and then chunked the deuce, and then got on to Waco, got down there at 11:30, checked in, took 20 minutes to get checked in, drop my empty, pick up the loaded, and get the hell out of there. And got back on the road, man, and came on. And I'm here getting some fuel. Damn near ran out because, man, I guess, I don't know. I just almost damn near ran out. I was in that red. That was the first in that red. And filling up. I'm almost there to my drop-off point. And then I got my 2 loads for tomorrow already. I'm on it, man. I'm on it, man. I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it. Thanking God that I made it this far, man, because it's crazy with this rain, all this rain, how heavy it was coming down. But just to keep going, I got to keep going. Can't quit, man. Can't stop, can't quit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I said, I'm almost to the drop-off point. Got to be there by, what time is it now? 3 o'clock, and it's 2:04. Like I said, I got about 30-something miles to go. I'm on it, man. Get some fuel, get some depth. Then I'm back on the road, we rolling again. I'm talking about. So, hey, Jesus take the wheel during this weather, like, you know what I'm talking about? And we're gonna get there safe and sound, for sure, for sure. But yeah, man, like I said, I'll do my best. My plan is to get this loaded drop, picked up the empty, hit the Irving, drop that empty, pick up my load for tomorrow, and get back to the OC. That's a lot. But we'll see if we can get it done. Because I got, let me see how much time left on I got 4 hours and 21 minutes left for the day. That's a lot. That's a lot to ask. That's a lot to do. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. So I'm finna get out here, finish pumping, and I'm finna get rolling. I'm talking about.
A few moments later.
I don't even know why I'm tripping.
Nobody want to mess with the smoke, dog. Hey, who is that?
It ain't them niggas that act hard.
Oh, shit!
Later.
What's good, y'all? Y'all know who it is, man. Your favorite truck. I'm back, man, reporting live from the gridiron here in Irving, Texas, man. I thought I was gonna be able to make it back to the OC tonight. No, ran into a little problem, but you know, you just gotta take the good with the bad. You know what I'm saying? And definitely a unfortunate circumstance. Let's just say that I was trying to. I got here to the Irving location and got the empty drop. Got the paperwork for the loaded. I was like, okay, cool. I was going to back under the loaded, and you know how you listen for the kingpin to hear that little connect sound once it gets in within the locking jaws around the shank of the kingpin. We hear the lock jaws around connect to the kingpin. Was listening for it, and that didn't happen. Let's just say it kept going, slid on top of it, and it had damaged one of my panels on my tractor, and that I got stuck under the trailer, that because I couldn't crank the trailer no higher since it's loaded, and I asked the yard guy to help, and he couldn't in that situation. So I had my DBL came outside and saw and heard the disappointment in his voice along with mine, because I already felt crappy. I really did. And I had to take pictures and call claims and let them know the situation, and they're going to send someone out here to try to help me out in this situation. And then I had for the loads for tomorrow, I'm not going to be able to do because I'm going to have to go to the OC and get my panels fixed and get my fifth wheel inspected. Anytime you have anything like that happens, they have to inspect the fifth wheel to make sure everything's okay with it. And man, I felt all type of emotions when it happened. Panic, fear, frustration, disappointment. I'm about to get fired. I'll never get another job. The whole nine. Just felt all those emotions running through my head. Felt everything that negatively could feel it. And I definitely had to rely on my faith for sure. I'm glad my girl, she was available, because she was just getting off of work and she was on her way home, and we got to talk about it for a minute, and definitely made me feel a lot better. Still crappy, but a lot better for sure. Because you know, you never want stuff like this to happen. You know, especially when like I'm focused, you know what I'm saying? Or I think I'm focused, you know? Which I thought I was, you know, same routine every time, you know what I'm saying? Same routine every time, and this time wasn't so fortunate this go around. But, you know, you gotta take the good with the bad, man, to keep having your learning curves continue to you know, just count your blessings, because I know it could have been the situation could have been a lot worse. I could have hit somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, anything could have happened, man. Anything worse could have happened, and I'm thankful that it wasn't. And whatever someone or somebody thinks of me because of, you know, the few incidents I've had, and it is what it is, man. I'm not discouraged by any means, man. I know initially when it first happened, it was like, man, can I do this? Am I cut out for this? You know, all that negative BS, man. Then it's just like, I know I can. This is something I've always wanted to do, and it's been different. You know, I'm far from professional. No truck driver is a professional. You know what I'm saying? We all try to strive to have clean records, for sure. That's the goal. But I'm just beyond grateful that it wasn't any worse. It's minor. They'll get me done here soon, and just sigh of relief, you know what I'm saying? Just a sigh of relief, man, because it could have been worse for sure. But it is what it is, man. Ain't we gonna allow it to ruin it? I can't allow it to ruin my day. Can't. You know, I had plans to, you know, get to the OC, but like my girl said, maybe it wasn't meant for you to go to the OC tonight. Maybe, you know, there was an accident or something on the road that would have delayed you. You know, different scenarios. Things I would have told her, she told me, and you know, I needed that. You know, kind of laugh for a minute and just kind of sitting here and just kind of letting it sink in a little bit. Like, man, you know what I'm saying? Man, but it's all good, homie. It's all good, man. Tow truck people should be here soon to help me get it lifted a little bit, and see if let's see if we can get this thing lifted, and I can go stay at the Shell for the night right up the road, and then after my 10-hour break, head to the OC and get this thing looked at and inspected, and whatever you know goes along with it, and try to get a fresh start tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Got to be even more careful now. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is, man. You know, it is what it is. So I'm gonna get off this thing here and patiently wait for them. I got about 53 minutes left. Hopefully, they told the Schneider people that they'll be here within an hour, and that was probably about 15 minutes ago or so. So we shall see. We shall see. And like I said, hopefully I have enough time to get over there and get it inspected and just kind of go from there. You know what I'm saying? So the moral of the story is, guys, you got to be even more careful. You got to take things even slower. You got to pay more attention, you know. I felt like I was taking my time, but maybe my actions seemed like I was rushing, you know what I'm saying, to get out of here, to get somewhere. And you can't do that. Can't. Especially something simple as getting hooked up and getting out of here, or dropping it and moving on, you know what I'm saying? Can't take those steps and things for granted, no matter, you know, how big or how small, whatever it is. That's the moral of the story is, man, is you got to continue to be patient, take your time, and you know, and take your lumps, you know, continue to take your growing pains, man. It ain't all sunshine and rainbows, man. You're gonna have rainy days like today, literally, like today, rainy days where things are wet. You got to be extra cautious, you know what I'm saying? And you know, and count your blessings at the same time. So I'm gonna get off this thing and patiently wait for them to get here, and we can move on and get somewhere parked and just kind of exhale and get ready to get after it again tomorrow. Start fresh, clean slate. You know what I'm talking about? So until the next episode.